What's up everybody, welcome back to part 3 of my Ascension playthrough. So I'm playing a rogue just as a reminder, and I've got 50% XP reduction on, and I've also got 5% experience lost per death. So I'm not strictly playing hardcore, though I may do a hardcore playthrough on my next character, but for now it's kind of, I guess, pacing the journey out, which I wanted to do on a first playthrough just because it means I can explore all of the new quest areas that Total WoW have actually put in the game. So just gonna log in now. Hopefully everybody's doing well. And let's get to it. Probably be streaming for a couple of hours today, so not too long, but it will hopefully allow me to get a couple of levels off the back of this. I was actually just in Undercity, and I'm going to go pick up that quest because it leads to, I believe, this area here, which is a new questing area, specifically on Total WoW. Okay, so weapons merchant. I'm going to quickly check out as well. I think I can learn sword spec. If I don't already have it, I can't quite remember if rogues actually get it in classic as a default. Let's have a look. It doesn't look like we do. Okay, so let's take myself around here. I believe it's on the war quarter. Just gonna do a quick check of everything. Yep, everything's looking good. Cool. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more fresh today, a little bit more energized. I wasn't too good yesterday, a little bit sleepy from my current ongoing long COVID experience. So you may notice that in some streams. I might be a little bit flat some days, but hopefully it doesn't stop you chatting with us, because I do love to chat anyway. Okay, so get that. Well, I guess I'm going to need that at some point anyway in the future, so I guess we'll just get them both. I will sell these. Actually, I'll keep them for possible cooking ingredients. Apprentice sash, that's worse. Toy, handkerchief, Darnassian bleu, and get rid of that. Get rid of this, don't need that. Taking dagger. Actually, I can dual wield now. I totally forgot about that. So we will equip that, in fact. Might actually look for a sword though, for offhand, just so I can actually build both skills at the same time. I need some arrows, in fact, so let's just quickly put shoot on the bar. Do they sell arrows here? I don't know. Yep. Okay, sharp arrows. So we will get just 200 because I don't have a little pouch. Okay. So it essentially wants us to go here to Glenshire, but I need to be level 15, so well, that's a recommended level anyway, so maybe I'll just do this quickly. So I'm going to hearth out of here. That'll take us back to Brill. Okay. So let's go kill this chap over here. Ah, I forgot about that. Probably should have done that. Never mind, because we're going to go down to Silverpine anyway. It definitely helps with the dual wield, having that extra damage there. So that's a big jump in DBS, which is kind of nice. So hand that in. I will go kill Captain Vachon. because I forgot to do them yesterday. I killed all of the mobs and I just left this guy. And it's because the quest add-on that they use specifically on the launcher for Total WoW, the way it kind of lays out the quest markers sometimes is a bit convoluted and doesn't always highlight things like the sort of singular boss mobs to kill. Or maybe I'm just blind, it's possible. I am wearing glasses after all, so... Okay. And then after we've done this guy, I'll go to Silver Pine, gain some levels there, and then we will come back to Glenshire. And I can actually do a playthrough because I've never done this area, and I guess you guys get to see it, and I get to see it for the first time as well. So I can sort of tell you my experiences and thoughts with it as well. Can I get up here? Yes, I can. Okay. We'll just clear a few mobs on the way there. Okay. Let's get some of that slice and dice going. 20% attack speed, not too bad. Oh, forgot to skin this in fact. Cool. So go kill Vakon and then we'll head to Silver Pine. And I've got sap now, which is really, really helpful. Just because a lot of the mobs, especially these kind of human encampments, they usually pair together. Or there's mobs close by, which kind of makes it hard to deal with sometimes, especially as a rogue. Yeah, let's kill this guy. Loot him first. Can I get the gouge off? No. So what I'll do is pop slice and dice. Hopefully DPS him down nice and quick. I know these guys tend to cast heal very, very frequently. So let's gouge him. We'll bring a big backstab, or not. Okay, let's check in here. I think he is paired with one other mob, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is sap the Friar. Pop evasion. Oh, almost hit the Friar there. Check the time on that. 12 seconds, okay. Let's get some energy back. Gonna gouge, big backstab. Eviscerate. Cool. Let's get some food. Just got a text, just gonna quickly check that. Cool, not missing anything. Right, okay, so we'll go back, hand this in. I'm just gonna sprint. Get a big gouge off on this guy. technically I need to kill Dargol up here, so maybe I might just finish that because it's kind of a big hand in. I actually got him to like 1 health the other day, and I got literally slapped right before I was about to kill him. It was kind of awkward. Literally popped all the tech gouges into first aids, into corpse eating as well, and even used a pot. Still got slapped, unfortunately. Have unread mail. Not quite sure what that's for. Yeah. Assassinate Captain Melrachi and his 2 bodyguards. So that's up there. So I guess we could go here and then rotate up that way. That's kind of a big run, but I guess it needs to be done. Especially because I don't have the luxury of faster experience just with this challenge mode. It sort of caps the rewards that I get and the experience from mobs. So yeah, I discovered a nice little trick the other day where if you're playing Rogue, you can pickpocket, well, you can even pickpocket some of these undead mobs, but you can pickpocket the humans and they give like 50, 60 copper per pickpocket, a lot of them anyway. And if you have no gold, and especially if you're playing like in a classic setting, it's very hard to come by money anyway. And yeah, it's kind of a big boost. It helps you get those early skills and things. So definitely worth doing if you are playing Rogue. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to pop the sprint. And I've actually ended up speccing into combat as well, just because in classic it is the best for leveling, and also I feel like it probably is in this mode as well. I know there is some slight adjustments from what I've been looking at in Total WoW, but yeah, I'd imagine combat's still the best spec for leveling. Yeah, just clear out this guy. Guess we'll take the food crate. Comes in handy sometimes. Bit of bread. Let's go. Yeah. Should, fingers crossed, be okay with the pot I've got, and I'll make a bandage or two just for the next attempt on him. Cool. Okay, let's make some bandages. Cool. I think I can pickpocket this guy. Yeah, 70 copper. See, so it's yeah, really well worth doing early doors on this realm. Okay, so we're gonna avoid them, of course. 3 mobs is not something I want to tangle with. Kill this guy quickly, and I'll kill the Wheel Ancestor over there, just in case I need to run back up. Gouge doesn't work on them. I might need a pot or possibly pop the evasion, in fact. It's probably the better idea. Gonna run, in fact. And I will come back and cannibalize. See if she comes up. Okay, maybe not. Time to run. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, it was kind of awkward. I was a little bit unprepared because I actually didn't see the Will and Ancestor in the corner. Some of the pulls can be a little bit awkward in here. Yeah. Double check this room. Maybe this room is a little bit easier to deal with. I can maybe kill her first, and then body pull the other one. Okay. Okay, that worked. That's good. I think I can probably pull... Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Surprised they pulled, actually. It's that poison stuff which seems to do a ton of damage. Yeah, prob's gonna need a run here. At least we've got one down, which is kind of what I wanted. Maybe we'll just clear the boss room first and then I'll kill the boss. I don't think I really need to clear the outside particularly. Yeah, but regularly I kind of watch a lot of hardcore streams and they say cave is the grave. I guess Crypt's kind of the same thing. Any kind of enclosed space with like tons of mobs around in Classic is actually kind of terrifying, in all honesty. Just because everything seems to just chain pull. It's yeah, it's kind of bad juju. Okay, so we can in fact clear this now. Cool. So, do I risk pulling her? I guess I could, yeah. Man, that's quite a lot of damage for the bow shot. Might have to make use of that on the boss pull. Man, those orgasmic sounds. Right. Okay, I guess we just pull him from here. No shot. Kind of curious what that poison stuff is. It seems to do a lot of damage. Rancid blood. Okay, yeah, that stuff hurts a lot. Just gonna get the door 1 sec. Amazon delivery is always at the most convenient times. Okay, let's get back into this. Right, so got evasion, got bandages if I can get a gouge off. Depends if he blocks or parries. Got a potion as well. Okay. Guess I try for the bow shots because I can't really backstab him. If I can get at least 2 shots off him. I mean, even one would be great, but nope. Okay. He dodged that, so I'm going to pop evasion now. Let's get the slice and dice up. For 5 seconds more. Maybe the pot should be okay, I hope anyway. Okay. Yeah, we should be okay. I think getting the upgrade to the offhand weapon at level 10 has kind of helped a lot. A lot more DPS there. Okay. Let's get out of here now. Gonna head over here, do Captain Melrachi. Yeah, for anyone who's just tuned in to watch, I'm doing a playthrough on Turtle WoW, and I've opted into 2 challenge modes. So one of them is the 50% XP reduction, so it basically really slows down the leveling, but it's kind of good because it's a first time playthrough. So I really want to experience a lot of the new quest zones. So just in case you didn't notice, you've got already a new area here. Glenshire, Whispering Forest, Steep Cliff Port. Loads of new quests opened up, but they have it in loads of other areas as well. I think maybe even in, I believe somewhere north of Stormwind, there's another area they've opened up here as well, which is kind of cool. Um, so yeah, I'm basically doing it at a much slower pace, but I feel like it's going to allow us to kind of enjoy the content a lot more and explore it a lot more. I'm kind of excited to get into the dungeons as well. I know that even the dungeons that were already in the game in Classic, they've actually expanded them with new wings, which is really awesome. So kind of excited to see the new loot tables, some of the new boss mechanics, but they also have totally fresh dungeons and totally fresh raids, which is really cool as well. So plenty to look forward to. It definitely changes things up. I mean, I was playing Season of Discovery, but I feel like I jumped back in too late. So I literally joined in phase one, got a level 25, played it a bit, and then got bored. And then I only went back just in phase seven. So I've missed a lot of kind of the activities of grouping with people, getting into raids, skills, things like that. So um, it's not impossible, but it just, I feel behind the curve, which is not the most enjoyable experience. Especially when people are requesting stuff like gear score and all that kind of nonsense. It's a bit insane. Okay, so I think it's just him I need to kill. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Let me just quickly check that. Okay, so I need to kill his two bodyguards and kill the captain himself. Okay. Okay, so I more than likely need to head around here because I think the Scarlet guys are actually near the monastery itself. Yeah, the miss rate on Dual Wielding's kind of insane. I know the combat spec gives us a couple of extra talents towards that. An extra 5% hit, I believe, which will come in handy. Okay, so kill his two bodyguards. Just in case I need to pull further back. Yeah. Can't wait to get distracted. It's kind of annoying having to walk around these all the time. Resist on that. Get the gouge up. Backstab or not. Yeah. Gonna have to be super cautious here because this is absolutely stacked. Just trying to think of the best way to do it. I know the friars heal. Or do I just literally... Yeah, they're only level 8, those bodyguards, so maybe I just skip these guys altogether and make it up there. Yeah, okay. What we'll do is we'll sap Melrachi and we'll kill the bodyguards. And pull them back just slightly because there's a patrol. Yeah. I think this guy's prob's gonna kill us. Yeah, it's not looking good. Prob's gonna die here. That's okay though. We can come back. At least he's only by himself now. Kind of hurts though, because I lose 5% experience for that death just with this challenge mode on. So it's a bit of a big hit, but it can't be helped for these types of fights. It's sort of very stacked against you. Didn't actually realise there was a lake here, because you never really need to pass this part much. Oh, in fact, yeah, there's a quest here. I forgot. I've done it before. I don't know where I am now. I think it's actually from this quest, and then he tells you to get a book here, and then go back and then back. It's kind of annoying. Good experience though. Okay, can't get up there. I guess we've got to go around, which is fine. Just hoping those guards haven't respawned. That's going to be a bit of a pain. In fact, if they have, I guess we could just sap one and kill Captain Melrachi, and then just basically make a mad dash. Okay. Yeah, his bodyguards are back. That's kind of awkward. Wonder if they'll see me through this. No. Can't eat in stealth, that's awkward. Yes, I'm just gonna do it the way I said. Okay, if I can get him to run, then we're pretty much okay. Yeah, he's running, he's running, he's running, he's running. That's all I need. That's all I need. Okay. Don't know what happened there. Bit of rubber banding. Okay, alright. At least we got him. That's cool. I guess we're just res sickness here. Not really worth it because I lost 10% experience for those 2 deaths, so kind of awkward, but never mind. It is what it is. I think, in fact, I might just actually go to Crossroads at this point. I think it probably be a little bit more forgiving. Yeah. Get this on the offhand. It's a bit more DPS. $640 for that. Nice. Okay, so we need 20%. We'll get the next level. Kind of want to see the new zone though, so maybe we just go to Silverpine. In fact, so sell this. Yeah. And then we can circle back to Glenshire. Yeah, some of the loot in Ragefire Chasm's kind of nice for rogues. Just curious whether they've amended the loot table. Okay. Stinging Viper, Brace of Wild Growth. It's gonna be nice to have. That's also really nice, big upgrade, 6%. Maybe that's new. Okay, so there's not really a ton of new things. I think that's new, Serpent's Bite. So So I think the plan is take another point in this for the attack speed, then we're going to take 3 in dodge. Technically I do like improved gouge, but only for like max level, just because with leveling I do need to tank a lot more mobs, so I think that's probably going to be better. We'll go for max deflection, that gets us riposte. Probably max this out as well. I mean, setup's kind of huge as well for leveling. Okay, get some leather. Desktop early and escort them through the wolves. I know this quest is really awkward, especially because you can pull like quite a few of the wolves. Oh no, that's not good. That's another issue, is just like the miss rate in general. And the amount that the parry and dodge or block. Okay. I'll skip these two because they're both together. I don't think I can take two at once. Maybe we can now. Yeah. I feel like a lot of the talents on pretty much all of the roles are mostly essential, like that feels super essential. Um, Here he is. Yeah, so I got a sword. Okay. Which, yeah, is kind of good because it'll help us skill up my sword skill, which is what I need. Might get a little bit tricky up here because there's quite a few mobs stacked, but I'll try and pull them as tactfully as I can. Yeah, let's just pull this guy down here first. There's actually somebody clearing up here. That's kind of helpful. Cool, so it means we'll get this handed in. I should be close to dinging after I've completed this, I think. Hopefully I start getting some green rewards for, well, especially with weapons. It'd be nice to get another green weapon. Okay, definitely got, oh, we got the level, that's good. So I'm definitely gonna, I mean, technically DPS wise, I guess that is probably better. So I kind of need to skill up my swords though, so yeah, why not? We'll just equip it for now. So bring the Deathstalker report to high, Executor, Hadrek at the Sepulchre. So I need to go back, I think. Ah no, it's down here, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, we're gonna rotate down, that's fine. And then I can pick up the flight path, and that means I can go back to Undercity. I could probably do this at some point soon, maybe, just because it does give pretty good experience and it's fairly easy. Okay, I'll just move up through this way. I'm gonna kill some of the bears and things just for some extra leather. Actually looks like the skill's going up fairly quick, so that's good. Oh, 2 leathers, that's nice. So I can make a few light leathers, which I'll do now. I guess we can make some more kits. Oops. Cool. So that's got our leather working up to level 20 now. Let's put our cooking over here as well. Retrieve the contents of one of the Dalaran wizard crates. You find Pyrewood Village to the south. Okay. I know that one can be quite tough, just with the humans. 5 Moon Rage White Scalps. Okay.
Be quick about your business.
4 stamina. That's not too bad. Level 15, 5 agility. That's actually mega pog. Kinda need the stamina more in a way, but I guess agility gives us dodge. Level 15 though, it's quite a ways off. I guess we're gonna wait for that.
Our time will come.
Yeah. Big grats to Mariette. Meret. Bare hearts, okay. Guess we can just set the inn here. Okay. Got some leather from the other day, in fact. I definitely need an add-on. Ah, I got a gift box at level 10. What? Nobody told us about that. That's so cool. Greetings, traveller. I am Speedy the Turtle, here to commend your progress to level 10 in the slow and steady challenge. Your dedication to the journey through Azeroth is truly inspiring. Please accept this reward as a token of friendship. That's so cool. I really love that, Turtle. Wow, you're doing fantastic things. I really love that the challenge mode isn't just about rewarding people at the end of the race. It's that we appreciate the race as we go through it. Cool. Really nice. See what we get. Fashion coin, okay. And I got an 8-slot bag and a fine shirt. I will take that. Nice to get some extra slots. What did that say on there? Dressing for success, or at least so you don't look homeless. Okay, that's true. Gotta look good. I get 5 agility from these scrolls. I've got this for level 12, so that's going to be a massive upgrade. Okay, just going to quickly go at the loot. I am back with some good stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I've actually got a parcel. I'm going to show you the lengths I have to go to with my new food intolerances since developing long COVID. So I've literally ordered like 6 boxes of these apple and cinnamon crackers. It's like one of the only things I can eat in terms of like snacking. I don't snack a lot anyway because I'm trying to clean up my diet. I've lost about 3 stone, which is like £36, something like that. Or maybe even a little bit more than that. Just because I want to do everything I can to heal as well as I can. Oh, I'm just going to open the window since it's mega hot in my room. Okay, buying the sepulchre. Yeah. And I think I have to fly to the Undercity, which I guess is okay. Guess I can check the auction house while I'm there as well. Gonna have one of my little crackers now. Cool, they were some damn tasty crackers. Just going to check the auction house and I'm going to hand these 2 things in. It did say for us to kill some guy here, but he actually just wasn't there, so sort of weird. I mean, it says respawn 4 minutes 20 seconds, but I don't think it was. Yeah, and that just tells us to fly back, I think. Let's quickly check the auction house while I'm here. I don't think I can use axes on this realm, so I don't think you could in Classic anyway. Yeah, it's level 12, but I think I need to go to Orgrimmar for that. Like Water Cutlass, Defias, Rapier. Let's take that, because it's a pretty huge upgrade, even though technically I don't really have the money to spend, but for the early levels I guess having the quicker leveling experience is probably worth it. Technically, I should have done this quest with that hand in, but it is what it is. Cannot be helped. I don't even know where this guy's supposed to be. Is he under us? Maybe. Ah, he's through there. How did I not see that? Thanks for the 60 copper and your head.
What is it?
Okay, so in Turtle WoW, as a rogue, I actually get to disguise myself. That's kind of awesome. So, just so you can see now, I am now a human.
What will you
Pretty
require?
cool. Okay, so this will take us to the Barrens.
Dark Lady.
So that's fine. So it wasn't totally not worth it. Technically, I should go pick up this because I will head to RFC at some point. Yeah,
How will this benefit me?
that's
What
just
have you?
the honor in the blood ring. Bring 15 arena marks of honor to a horde war bringer. Okay, I'll do that later. There's a quest there, Prodigal Lich. It's kind of good, but it's got a lot of running. That's my only issue with it. 5 silver for that. Okay, that could be worth. Yeah, so it could actually be worth doing that. So I can hand it in. Brill, I'll just buy a few linens off the auction house and then I can hand that in. Okay, that makes sense. We will do that, in fact. Yeah, I literally just need a few of these. Yeah, I guess that's getting more expensive. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 more technically. Ah, heck, we'll just do that anyway. I'll get this silver back at some point. Gonna need to go Orgrim as soon as well, just because I don't actually have the mace skill, so I don't know if I can equip that. I don't believe I can.
What is it?
Yes, we gotta go there.
What would you ask of death?
Oh my god, I actually had a ton of linen. I totally forgot about that. Guess what I could do is maybe just sell it. Kinda need it though for leveling up, so yeah.
What do you
Maybe we'll just do our bandages now. Always forget about that.
What now? Remember, patience.
Okay, let's get the show back on the road. Okay, we are gonna do Gunter's books, and I'll also hand this in with Hostel Demon. Yeah, just in case you didn't know, there is actually a shop, but it's more for like how would I say this, like convenience things. It's not really stuff that affects the game particularly. Obviously you got stuff like skins, which is actually wicked, like unique skins here. Um, some gameplay stuff as well, toys, things like that. Glyphs, so you get this for druid forms, really, really cool. Excuse me. Some mounts, companions, fashion, that type of stuff. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Nice to have those options. Nothing that affects the game particularly.
This had better be good. Beware.
Let's go for a little swim. Okay. I think I need to kill this guy at some point, maybe. I just misremembering that. Oh well, guess we'll go hand this in. Mist Creeper. No, I think this is actually in the top part of Silver Pine, even though it looks like it's part of this new zone. I don't think it is. But at least these have unlocked now, so that's kind of awesome. So really I should be like level 15 to 16 when I start in this zone. These crackers are very Moorish.
Appreciated.
Yeah, forgive me for being such a glutton. Those crackers are pretty damn good. Yeah, go hand in at the magic quarter. I think I have to go basically back to where I was. Sure, there's a follow-up here. Yeah, okay. It's a pretty big dam upgrade. Two agility. Yeah, it's pretty big that. And a massive DPS upgrade as well. Then we use this next level. Oh, just missed it. hopefully this is the end of all this running around. Be nice just to literally get into Silver Pine and farm some of these quests. For some reason my chat went down. I'm not quite sure why that happened. No, it's not Nordinar. I'm on the PvP realm. I'll check how many are online though. Let's have a look. So we've got 1,268 people online at the moment out of 50 displayed. So it's kind of quiet, this realm, I guess, compared to Nordinar, but um, I feel like it's better if you want to sort of establish yourself with a presence more, because the economy is quite new as well. Doesn't look like there's a lot of materials on the actual auction house, so um, yeah, I feel like it's kind of worth it if you're rolling here fresh or if you're a new player. Okay, let's kill these guys. Man, that sword upgrade is huge. Yeah, I think maybe my stream's a little bit behind, so I apologize for that. I think maybe it's in some of the settings. I did expect my OBS to save the previous settings I had, which was pretty much right up to date. I think there was only like a 5 second lag, so kind of weird, but never mind. Cool, let's hand this in. This gets us a good bit of experience. Okay, Candle of Beckoning, I think it's this. And then I need to go over here, I think. Okay, I think we just put it here, yeah. Lilith. Just like Diablo. Okay, so not too hard. Okay, so we got another hand in. Just going to quickly check why the live stream's so far behind just after this. Because it wasn't yesterday, which is kind of frustrating because I do want to chat with you. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, let's check this. So, live stream dashboard. Yeah, technically the stream should be live reactions, so that's really, really weird. I don't understand why that's happening. It might just be the bitrate, possibly. Find that very strange, though. Just gonna check that. So, stream, tube, yeah, that all looks good. Your bitrate, I guess I could probably drop that. Maybe drop the audio down as well to 192 kilobits. Okay, let's say 16,000. Yeah, let's double check this, see if it's any better. Okay, Brave Candles. Guess that's just for the quest, maybe? Ah, I've just realized what it is. I think it's because in YouTube I just have normal latency selected. I think I need to drop it down to ultra low latency. Not quite sure why that wouldn't just be ticked on by default, but I guess that's the joys of being a new streamer. You make mistakes and you learn. It's just one of those things. By the way, Mandox, if you're referring to ear, nose, and throat, when you say, "Do I have an ent problem?" I have long COVID, so I guess it's more like systemic. It sort of affects my immune system. So I've developed a lot of autoimmune conditions since having COVID. So they developed over like maybe a few months after getting the initial COVID virus. Um, so yeah, like now I have random issues like food intolerances, things that I never ever had for like the entirety of my life, like 34 years. So it's kind of weird. Like I can't drink milk now; it completely messes us up. I get gut issues, nausea, dizziness, random fast heart rate, just all sorts of really wild stuff. Um, so yeah, I guess you could say it kind of links into ENT type stuff, but it seems like it's more systemic. Like I say, it seems to affect everything.
What is it?
5 silver, that is pretty big, and I got quite a big chunk of experience considering I've got 50% reduced experience through the slow and steady debuff, which is like a challenge debuff. Okay, should be a first aid trainer kicking about here just so I can skill that up as well. Funny thing about this city is the location of everything is really awkward to get to. First aid. Yeah, so it's under here and in the rogues quarter. Yeah, can I get the upgrade yet? Yes, I can. Good, so let's quickly skill these up. I always forget about that in Classic. Have to keep the window open. Yeah, gets us nearly to max. Maybe I can get some money if I sell this on the auction house. I kind of really need Auctionator, but I don't see it in the Total WoW add-on selection, which is kind of awkward. I think I can get an external version of it though, so it should be okay. Hopefully get 65 and then I should be able to skill up. Yeah. Cool. So I've got Journeyman now. And we will swap it.
I'm listening.
Okay. Let's check what the bags go for, and I will also take a look at this recipe and some of the malachite. Okay, malachite. I didn't actually know you can get a ring at low level. That's kind of cool. So don't go for much. Probably not worth it. I can vendor it for 15. Just check if there's any other rings, in fact. Tiger crest ring. Okay, man. Get this. Sell that for 69. Yeah. Can also create some more kits just because I bought some leather. It was pretty cheap. Once it goes green, then we can check to see if there's any other stuff to pick up. Yeah, the kits are kind of cool though on this realm because obviously you got the extra armor, but also they've been adjusted to get a stamina buff. I don't think that's in the live game. Cool, okay. Technically that's still yellow, isn't it? Guess we can keep going with that then. Okay, that should be enough on that side of things. So let's quickly get some leather skill ups.
I have exactly what you need.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I think I'll do fishing later down the line.
This had better be good.
I haven't got all day.
And you are.
Okay, what can I actually make, which is good? Leather vest. Okay, I mean, I suppose that's better than nothing. Good light hides. I need salt for that. Okay. And I need coarse thread for that.
Hello.
Let's make one of these, because that is an upgrade.
Victory for Sylvanus.
And I'll put an enchant on it as well.
Be quick about your business.
That's nice. That gets us a bit of an upgrade. Yes, we need to head outside now. Just going to put this stuff in the bank though, because I've got an absolute ton of it. so we're going to rotate around to here. Astor, Hadron. How long I've been at this level? An hour and 4. Yeah, there's a lot of run around this level. That's kind of frustrating. So basically, it's about 2 hours per level so far, almost. That's with the 50% XP reduction on. This one, slow and steady. Yeah, so I think he's on a patrol as far as I remember. Yeah, so he's on a patrol. Thought he was.
Be quick about your business. What is it?
He must have a pretty big patrol if I haven't seen him so far, though it's kind of annoying, but I guess we'll come across him at some point.
Speak quickly.
Discolored work hearts, okay. Yeah, just from these guys. Which is kind of good, means I get to farm a little bit on the leather side of things. one more. We will eat first. And we'll finish this off and probably go around here, do some moss stalkers and bears. Okay, so we've done that, that's good. Okay, so I have to hand back into the sepulchre. Grizzled bears. Guess we'll just go up this way. I'm gonna try avoid pulling this entire field of undead if I can. Yeah, should be some round here. Yeah, Sinister Strike's hitting a lot harder now with this sword upgrade, which is kind of good. There's a lot of different mobs kind of interspersed with everything here. The drop rate on them, 80%. Ah, okay, that's good. Gotta kill Nightlash up here. I think he only spawns after killing like tons and tons of mobs. Border crossings, the dead fields. Yeah, do have to just kill these guys, I think. Another 8 slot, that's good. Man, that's not good timing. Man, that guy just saved my ass massively. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, we need some more stalkers now. Yeah, I might learn a code with you, like maybe just spend like 1 day doing it per week at least. How far through boot dev are you? '70 classes. Nice. How come you're switching it up? I don't get it. Why? Translate the skills. What do you mean between Python and boot dev or something else? Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a good discount. I'm sure they're always having like perpetual discounts though on Udemy. Not that it's bad, obviously, but it sort of makes us question sort of the value. Because I mean, technically you can learn Python for free, like from other places, but yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what me and Stu did before. I'm sure it was like a Udemy course, or maybe it was Code Academy. It was one of them, but it was I don't know. Some bits. Oh my God, that guy's murking us. Some bits were easy, but some of it was like quite hard to sort of wrap your mind around sometimes. I think what put me off, what ultimately made us stop learning code, is that from like a pretty big part of it, you have to be good at maths, and like I'm just not good at maths. I mean, I could of course spend the time to sort of learn it, but I don't think I'd ever be like good at maths particularly. I just don't think I have the brain for it. And I think a lot of the work in code sort of requires you to be good at maths, and that's where I kind of went, I don't really want to do this. Just because I don't want to spend time doing like math equations. I just want to like make games type thing. So that's why it's kind of hype that AI is creating these like tools that are more like interfaces. I mean, technically Unreal Engine is sort of like that, but yeah, I think interface-based programming is going to be like the future to get a lot more people into it and like democratize coding. Kind of what happened with like design, how you can make like art and pictures now with AI and logos and things. Boom, big ding. Big hand in, and then I think I'm going to take a break from the stream. my headset's run out anyway, and I'm kind of hungry, so yeah. Did you enjoy Oblivion, the remaster?
Speak quickly.
Okay, that's a pretty big hand in. Plenty of XP there. We're gonna take the dodge for sure. More survival.
I am forsaken. Hello. Remember, patience. What now? Our time will come.
Okay, I am going to end the stream there. So thank you for everybody who watched today. A couple of technical difficulties with the stream. I think I need to do ultra low latency next time when I go live on YouTube because I think that's actually affecting how quick I can respond to you, which is kind of annoying. And I'm also using a overlay for the YouTube chat because I'm only on one screen at the moment. So that's not pulling the actual chat through in game, not unless I click on the window again. So I was using ChatGPT, and that basically says that if hardware acceleration is enabled in Chrome, it can actually stop that pulling the chat through. So I'll just disable that. So next time the stream should be okay. Hopefully not run into any of those issues. But yeah, for now it's been good, and I will catch up with you soon. May go live later to possibly play something else. Might come back on this. If not, it'll more than likely be tomorrow. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day wherever you